Fiend attack with underdog. So if I play Catilda, it might actually be good for us. Cut down. Well, that, I mean, all things considered, that was pretty good for us. So we just go land Guardian. So they're gonna try to tempo me? Oh, they don't have Rafine. Maybe they have Wandering Emperor waiting on a 4th land, or they have Wedding Announcement. Wow, they're just totally flooding. Catilda Hamlet Vanguard, right? Now I have a 5/5. Tenacious Underdog, sure. They just do that for turn. No attacks on their part. They have good blocks on Hamlet Vanguard, though, unfortunately. Deck looks good. How does it feel? It feels awesome. Doing good for us so far. All right, this is good for us because we can animate. I think I'm gonna pass. We can animate the Mishra's Foundry, and then Catilda in response. Catilda after the Mishra's Foundry is there. That's a Denic. That's fine. The Last Sarah, thanks for the follow. No attacks on their part. So let's see if we can do it. We can do this. Animate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Animate Mishra's Foundry on end step. Use Catilda. Oh no! Am I 1 mana off? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I have to do that and tap it. Alright, so I missed out on counters here. Unfortunately. Whatever. I'm gonna do Peacekeeper, take their Emperor, and their whatever other 4-drop they have. Shieldred. I mean, I have Destroy Evil for that, so actually I don't care about it. We're gonna take we're gonna say Destroy Evil. Maybe I should have kept. I can enlist Guardian with the Hamlet, but that gives them good attacks. But they might have to chump block me. I'll enlist with the Hamlet. I do not want Lorna the Third Path. That's a 7/2. Unfortunately, I played my brush land. I should really keep lands in my hand for Guardian, so I don't want to get rid of Destroy Evil. But the good part is they block the Guardian with Tenacious Underdog. I can start getting in with Hamlet Vanguard. So I should not have played this brush land. And I also shouldn't have animated this foundry. Thalia. These underdogs are buying them a lot of time. Really? I can still grow my team if I play Thalia. They drew a land. They played Denick. And finally use Catilda and not mess up. Oh my god, another Hamlet Vanguard. There's no way they block, right? Do I attack with Hamlet Vanguard or not? Probably, right? Because I can make it a 7/7. But I also should play the Hamlet Vanguard. But they might not block. Oh, this is a mistake. Oh no. They're gonna lose their board. They can't cast this because I have Thalia. Destroy Evil Anointed Peacekeeper? Sure. Okay. I mean, I messed up like at least once this game. I messed up twice this game, actually. I still won. I messed up by animating the land, so we missed out on a whole round of 1/1 counters. And I also played the land out on my next turn, so I couldn't discard the land to save my indestructible creature. So we're currently 3-0. I have not lost a game yet. Keep this. I think we'll go Thalia. Looks like they're mono white mid range. I could go recruitment officer, but I don't want them to play wedding announcement next turn. Looks like that's what they have. They're gonna draw a card with Bankbuster. Cathar Commando. Oh, please crew the Bankbuster. Okay, we can Aganjo that. Good thing we had that card. But they do have a Cathar Commando. You want to learn how to play this game, but you're always kind of nervous playing against real people in games? Play in practice games. We have a lot of recruitment officers. We can freely attack with Thalia. I want to play a 3-power creature so I can use Hopeful Initiate. I want to go Guardian, but they do have a lot of laydown arms in their deck. They don't have it because I didn't play it. But I might just want to go... I don't even think they have sweepers in their deck. I mean, they have like one Farewell, probably. My only realistic attack is with Thalia, unfortunately. I mean, I could trade Hopeful with Cathar Commando, but do I really want to do that? Like, probably? No, because I need this to kill Wedding Announcement and Bankbusters. Is it possible to change username in this game? It is possible. I changed mine. Am I going as wide as possible? I don't think so. Honestly, I think I'm just attacking with Thalia and passing. Drawing a card with Recruitment Officer. I will feel more comfortable once I have a Anointed Peacekeeper or something. Okay, this seems like they have a Restoration of Aganjo. Why else would they put this in here? Maybe they're just trying to save damage? We did get the Peacekeeper. Maybe we can catch him on a Farewell or something in hand. Double depopulate. Holy crap. I mean, we're not beating a Sanctuary Warden, so I have to call that. I mean, they can't cast Depopulate for, like, another land drop if I call Depopulate, but they can just go land Sanctuary Warden, and that's not good for us. So they're just going to cast Depopulate. Am I playing out the land? I'm probably just gonna sack a Recruitment Officer to save our Guardian. Are they casting Depopulate and regardless, right? They probably are. They chose not to cast Depopulate last turn. They specifically chose not to. They could have. Can you share what you did to tell them? Yes, I told them I was a content creator and I wanted my name to be my content creator name. And that was a very good reason. Cyber Candy, thanks for the follow. They're gonna sack a land. Sure. That cat's annoying. Alright, so I need to brew Cathar and hope they never deal with it. Well, they are, because they have Depopulate, so how do I win from here? I'm not sure. How good is Hamlet Vanguard here? Probably better than Thalia. Catilda. I can play Catilda and I'll draw a card if they depopulate. Seems like the best plan of action. Because I can still recruitment officer afterwards. Double depopulate main deck is probably pretty hard for my deck to beat. They notably did not want to depopulate this turn. They don't want to take a counter off of this. Cathar. At any point they can depopulate if I Cathar Warden. So I need to make them want to depopulate before I play Cathar. Oh Jesus. I mean, I don't know how I beat multiple Wardens, honestly. Guess I need to do chip damage here and there with, like, without losing to this card. I don't know how that's possible. I mean, right now it's only a 5/5 because they're not going to draw a card from it, apparently. A good one. So I attack with Recruitment Officer and Peacekeeper. Do I play Adeline? If I play Adeline, I can attack with Peacekeeper and Adeline and still use Catilda's effect? I mean, just Peacekeeper. And if they block with a 1/1, I can grow the team. Alright, now since I'm not growing the team, I can... They're either going to... Underground Librarian, what's up? Thanks for the follow. Since I'm not going to grow the team, I can use Recruitment Officer. They're going to have to use this Depopulate eventually, unless they're just digging for Farewell. There's the Depopulate. Cricktone, thanks for the follow. This gets... probably Catilda at this point in the game. And I can't do anything else, right? Yikes. And they can even crew the bank buster here. Now I just go all out, right? I can even attack with Mishra if I Brutal Cathar first. No, I can't do that. I have to go Hopeful Initiate. Matilda. Well, I guess I can't cast everything. I'm 1 mana off of casting everything. At least they can't kill me unless they have a Wandering Emperor. Oh, that also kills me.
I'm not looking for trouble, but I'll fight if I have to.
Plus on the Warden, give it Vigilance, attack me. Okay, I think we do Fade from History here, right? Destroy all artifacts and enchantments. Seems like something I want to do, right? Lorna the Third Path, Gavany Dawnguard. Cathar is probably bad. Like, how else are we dealing with the big dudes if we don't have Cathar? I mean, Fateful Absence and Destroy Evil, I guess. Alright, so what else are we bringing in? Alright, what are we taking out? We should probably just try to kill them as fast as possible, honestly. But they have sweepers? Hamlet Vanguard's bad against sweepers. I think I want 1 Fade from History. Just because I'm on the play. On the draw, I'll change it up. Alright, so we can go Initiate into Catilda Initiate, which is pretty strong. But I might just want to go for Guardian now, just so I can grow the Initiate next turn. I think that's probably better. Getting counters on Initiate is really good because I don't have Artifact and Enchantment Hate in my hand right now. And this thing does that. That's a good card. Alright, seems like a plan until we get depopulated next turn. So I just attack with all. I'll enlist and try to look for like a land or something. The Dark Commando is so annoying. Wait, I can just kill the Bank Buster before it blocks. Looking for a land, but not two. Oh crap, I should not have put this on top. I should have put the white one on top so I can cast this if Catilda leaves the battlefield. That's unfortunate. See if they attack. If they attack, they have a sweeper. They do not have a sweeper. They have a Wandering Emperor. So I do not attack with Guardian. Either that or a Kale's Reconstruction and try to get a Peacekeeper. I have 4 copies of them. So if I Kale's Reconstruction, they have to. Okay, that's probably good. There it is. Double Peacekeeper. Do I double Peacekeeper or Adeline Peacekeeper? Probably double Peacekeeper, honestly. Oh, I can do all 3. Holy crap. Alright, so we call WoW. Do we go double Destroy Evil? Because it can't cast stuff for a while. We don't have anything worth destroying evil, though. So we just go depopulate. 1 depopulate. 1 Wandering Emperor. Then we just flood the board. Because, like, they're going to destroy Evil Adeline. And I didn't want to call double Destroy Evil. Like, sure, destroy Evil my Adeline. Alright, now what are they going to draw? Bankbuster or a land is probably their best draw. Gavany Dawnguard. Nice, they were just dead on board, weren't they? They might side out Destroy Evil, knowing that it wasn't that good against me. But I am going to bring in this Destroy Evil and this Fade from History. And side out 1 more Adeline because they did show us that they're playing Destroy Evil. And we'll side out 1 recruitment, like recruitment officer on the draw. And it's not nearly fast enough. Like, there's no Thalia. So Thalia, there's no removal spell. There's only Peacekeeper. I think I can do better than this. This is definitely not better than this. Holy crap. This is why I don't like mulliganing marginal hands, because you just do it hand like this that you're forced to mulligan, and now you're going to 5. Hopefully we can win on a mull to 5. Wow, that's Thalia. We have that really nice Thalia into Peacekeeper draw. You call depopulate here? I wouldn't be surprised if their deck had like 4 depopulates, 2 farewells, and 4 sanctuary wardens. They can't Thalia. They're gonna try to draw a card and look for lay down arms. Okay, they did not. I think I'm just casting everything now. Probably our last chance to do something before they can before they can depopulate us. Well, no, before they can cast Sanctuary Warden. Well, this is a 2-turn clock. 7/7. So I think the play is just Catilda plus 1 Hopeful Initiate and not play out the second one. Unless they have Cathar Commando. Has to be one of these 2 cards, though. They're gonna try to draw Commando now. They didn't draw it. Alright, now we play Hopeful Initiate. And then we just have to hope they don't have... what could they have, actually? They could have Wandering Emperor. They could have Laydown Arms. Double Laydown Arms. Oh, was Wedding Announcement not good enough here? Is this an artifact creature? No. They block this and this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is lethal, right? They block this and this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, this is lethal. It's Xaxes, actually. Nice. Got him. Beating mono white mid range with a bunch of sweepers in their deck's pretty good. We're gonna be on the play, of course. And mulligan. Jeez. Guess I'll keep it. On the draw, this is a definite mulligan, but on the play, we have an extra turn here. I mean, better late than never, right? We could be playing against the same deck. They called soldiers, so it's not the same deck. Peacekeeper not as good against soldiers. But we're gonna call... It's either Peacekeeper or Adeline. And I think I like Peacekeeper since we're not attacking with a recruitment officer this turn. We gotta call Sky Strike Officer here, right? We don't have removal. It sucks that Valiant Veteran gets to pump the 3, so they get to always attack with the Thalia, but if we don't call Sky Strike Officer, we're just super dead. Catilda would be good if I had any green source in my deck. They can't Odawara at all. We could go recruitment officer and try to get a brutal Cathar. We could turn off their recruitment officer, but then it also turns off ours. I think I like playing to the board here, though. Nothing really to do besides go anoint a Peacekeeper and call... What's that card called? What's the 3-mana soldier called that puts 1/1 counters on stuff? What is that card called? The Luminarch Aspirant. I have no clue what that card's called. Good lord, I hate this. Siege Veteran. Jeez. Too busy looking up online. There's our special Catilda. I could have also called Brutal Cathar. They got a Resolute Reinforcements. They can cast Sky Strike Officer next turn. This turn here. They probably do it. Good thing is we can grow all of our stuff as to 4/4, so they actually attack through Thalia. They played the Odawara, which is good for us. They actually had the Brutal Cathar. Wouldn't matter because they could cast it anyway. Alright, now we need to draw our own Brutal Cathar. But we can still attack with our Peacekeepers with Catilda's ability. But it's going to turn this to night if we don't draw a spell. Okay, that's good. So we can go attack with both Peacekeepers, use the Peacekeepers for mana for Catilda. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can still cast Recruitment Officer. Okay. Unfortunately, they cast this, but, I mean, it's not like we're beating that anyway. Without drawing our own removal spells. They're gonna double block. This at least means they can't top deck Harbin. Could have made a land a creature. I had barely enough mana. Danik, that's pretty good against us. Sky Strike Officers are gonna make their next turn have 3 cards in hand. It's annoying. Just keep attacking with Peacekeepers, I guess. I mean, if we don't draw Brutal Cathar, we're not going to win. That's just how it is. The remaining Peacekeepers naming Siege Veteran. I mean, by doing this, we can actually draw Brutal Cathar and cast it. Like, right now. The problem here is that even if we do that, we can get Harbined. We also have to tap down all of our creatures to try to do this. Which is probably not ideal. No, we can't actually do that. I lied. We'd have to tap the Catilda to do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We only have 2 mana left. We'd not be able to cast Brutal Cathar. I mean, if they have Harbin, they have Harbin. Like, what are we gonna do about it? Valiant Veteran? They probably also have Harbin. Okay, they don't have Harbin. The only attack with Sky Strike. Makes sense. Alright, so are we trying to get Brutal Cathar? Like, what's the way that we get in for damage here? Or are we growing our own team? Growing our own team probably doesn't make sense, because we probably need to play around them top-decking Harbin eventually. And the way they're going to do that is Sky Strike Officer. We're going to have to need to get rid of the Sky Strike Officer then. We have to draw Brutal Cathar at some point. Kayla's? There's 2 Thalias. We can, there's two There's 2 Thalias, and we can still Scott Kayla's Reconstruction for 5, right? We just have to, right? And just hope to get lucky? They protect the negotiators. I'm gonna be super sad. They're casting those now? What? Alright, I guess we just got a bunch of Hamlet Vanguards and Thalias. They're 11-11s, though. We're still super dead, though, right? We didn't get any Brutal Cathars out of that. 2 Thalias, 2 Hamlets is not what we're going for. So yeah, I'm just gonna quit now. We hoped to get lucky, and we did not get lucky. How many artifact creatures do they really have? Not that much. Brutal Cathar, I mean, this is not a Peacekeeper matchup, even though Peacekeeper does attack through a lot of their things. Fateful Absence, how good is Destroy Evil? I mean, if they have Valiant Veteran plus on the Skystrike Officer, or put a token from Siege Veteran on the Skystrike Officer, it's good, but other than that, it's not. And they're probably not bringing in Wedding Announcement. They probably don't have... Honestly, it's probably just going to be like if they can draw Harbin, and they're going to have all of their Brutal Cathars in. I'm on the play. Thalia's pretty bad, but First Strike's good. Initiate's like okay, but I'm probably never attacking with it. So honestly, I'm probably just gonna go here, and then go up Gavany Dawnguard and up Wandering Emperor to try to just go a little bit up in the mirror match. Well, that's awful. Alright, much better. Trying to put back an Emperor. I want to keep 3 lands. Because it'll be a nightmare to miss my 3rd land drop. And I can't cast Emperor till turn 5 anyway with Thalia. Alright, 2 Thalias. 3 Thalias. We're gonna play Gavany Dawnguard. Makes it day. Probably could have attacked since we have a second one. But if we attack and they have Brutal Cathar, actually they can't because that's Ward 1. Maybe we should have attacked with Thalia. Siege Veteran, that's annoying. If they attack, it's an insta-block. More lands, that's not where we want to be. Are we making it nighttime for Gavany Dawnguard? I mean, it turns off the Brutal Cathar if we make it nighttime. This comes in as a 5/5 if we play it. I think we want to get value out of Gavany Dawnguard here. Brutal Cathar or Hamlet? Definitely Cathar. Another siege veteran. That's annoying. I'm probably blocking with Thalia because I can go Brutal Cathar Thalia next turn. And it just like saves damage. But it locks me into Thalia if I want, if I want to cast a different spell I can't, if I draw one. I think I'm just gonna do it. That's the other spell. Oh well, I don't really need Thalia. So now when these flip, I get two things. I will get the siege veteran, and then this will get a recruitment officer. Well, that was unfortunate. It's gonna be Brutal Cathar Wars. Whoever has the last Brutal Cathar standing will win. I want to do nothing, but I know I can't. I'm just gonna make a humongous Hamlet Vanguard. It's an 11/11. So now they just can't attack for a while. Well, they might just go super wide and attack, but is what it is. They just did not attack. So Gavany Dawnguard gets to get another Gavany Dawnguard? Okay, draw spell, draw spell. Destroy evil. The thing is, if I double spell, they get this. But I do want to double spell for Gavany Dawnguard. But I have a lot more chances at getting this for them, so I guess I am double spelling. We'll go Gavany Dawnguard. We'll go Destroy Evil first. Because they could have Protected Negotiators, I guess. Kill a Siege Veteran. They get a 1/1 off of this. My mod saved your life, he's the GOAT. Yeah, Nuno's insane. Nuno's the best mod in the galaxy. That was a 4-mana Destroy Evil. So I get double Gavany Dawnguard triggers. There's a Hamlet Vanguard that they also want to kill. We could win this game. It's just going to take forever. We're going to try to get Brutal Cathars off these. Nope. All right. If I draw a card with Recruitment Officer, I die, right? Yes. Dead to Harbin, as always. We tried. This card's too good. Oh well. We unfortunately lost this one, but it's okay. 4-1. 4-1's good enough. All right, Jamers, this was awesome. 4-1 is good enough. We didn't quite go 5-0. We lost that match against Soldiers. But, I mean, what are we going to do against Harbin attacking us with a whole bunch of flyers? And also never seeing our Brutal Cathars in that game besides one copy of them. But anyway, feel free to try this out if you would like. I think it's very strong, as you saw in those matches. Let me also know down in the comments. It would mean a lot to me if you really do like this. Let me know in the comments if you want to see me do more things like this and play more best of 3 and play 5 matches just like a Magic Online League or just like your local game store league, and seeing if you want to play some of these decks that I play in best of 3 in paper, or just play them on Arena yourself in best of 3 if you prefer that style. Anyway, let's go on to the next one. I'll see you over there, and as always, peace. No, I'm not getting off. So I'm going to try that one out in best of 3. The rest of them I'm going to try out in best of 1. Because I'm running out of... I didn't expect that to last that long. The 5 best of 3s is a lot of time. Like, I don't know. I think I've been live for like over 2 hours, and it usually takes like an hour or two per deck. What's up, Hearsay? I can do one best of 3 per day and then best of 1s. It depends on if they like them for YouTube. If they do like them and I get like an overwhelmingly good response, I'll just start doing best of 3s. But like if people are like, oh no, I like best of 1, or maybe if it just like stays the same, maybe I'll consider doing it. Best of 1 is faster. And since this is Meta Monday, we will keep on with the meta. Let's play... I haven't played Rakdos mid-range in a while. What is this? Just, it's basically mono black, but splashing red for Fable? Blood Tithe, Underdog. Why is it only playing 2 Blood Tithes? That's weird. Blood Tithe, Underdog, Trespasser, Shieldred, Liliana, Sorin, Cut Down, Duress, Go for the Throat, Brotherhood's End. Jesus. How many red sources are in this deck? Invoke Despair, Reckoner, Bankbuster, Fable. 4, 8, 10, 13, 14 red. That can't be good. It's playing 4 Invoke Despairs with 4 basic mountains in the deck. How do they ever expect to cast that card? Okay, I don't like this list. Let's see this first place standard challenge list. 4 Blood Tithe, 1 Gix, 3 Trespasser, 2 Shieldred, 1 Liliana, 3 Cut Down, 3 Abrade, 3 Go for the Throat, 2 Brotherhood's End, 4 Invoke Despair, 4 Bankbuster, 4 Fable. The lands are 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17 red. It's probably good enough to cast Brotherhood's End. I'm going to try this. 6-0 standard challenge. I think people enjoy good close games that have both players thinking a lot as far as MTG content. You think? I've gotten overwhelmingly good responses for like decks that are off meta, never seen before, like reiterations and stuff. 8 swamps and 2 mountains. When is Liliana supposed to be used? To sacrifice your opponent's creatures or to get rid of cards in your opponent's hand. Slam both Obliterator and the new Phyrexian Horror that cost quad white. What's up, Jamers? It's the One Jam, and today we are playing Rakdos midrange. This went 6-0, undefeated in the standard challenge over the weekend, and I want to show it off for you and see if we can do that in best of 1. Now, we have Duresses in the sideboard, Whack, more Brotherhood's Ends, Unlicensed Hearse, and Squee and Jaya, but we will be playing it in best of 1, and I think this is a good candidate to do that. Against Soldiers in Mono Red, we do have Cut Down, Go for the Throat, Abrade. We even have copies of Brotherhood's End in the deck here as well. This is still, I didn't change anything from this best of 3 list, and it still should be really good in best of 1. 4 Bankbuster, 4 Blood Tithe Harvester, 3 Trespasser, a Gix, a Liliana, 4 Fables, 2 Shieldred, and 4 copies of Invoke Despair. We do have 17 red sources in this deck to try to cast Brotherhood's End. I might bump it up to 18 to play more Zeator's Proving Ground, but you also don't want to have a billion tap lands in your deck. So right now, I think I'm going to change a black source, like one of these basic swamps over here under my face, one of the 8 copies, and replace that with one more Zeator's Proving Ground to make it 18, because 18 is what I like to cast a double red spell on turn 3, which we'll need to do against Soldiers in Mono Red in order to stay alive. Anyway, I made that one change, but anyway, it's the same exact deck. Let's try to go undefeated as well here today. I hope you like the content. Go ahead and like the video if you do like Rakdos midrange, and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more standard best of 1 content like this. Let's get into the matches, and it all starts right now. Quad black and quad white together is mana-based suicide? You're not wrong. It's definitely not mono mana-based heaven, that's for sure. I go first. Let's go ahead and keep this. I really hope this is the proving ground I put in last second, because it's allowing us to cast Brotherhood's End if we need to. They are going to put me to sleep. We are going to Bank Buster. Probably safe go for the throat first Shieldred since we have no other answer to it. Hopefully they don't duress me. They did not duress me. Okay, so we're gonna go with land Gix. My favorite thing about Bankbuster in this deck is that you get to go land Gix plus crew with Gix, attack with the 4/4. That you can't remove it with 1 mana right now. And then we get to draw a card immediately, which is very nice. It lets us get our land drops for Invoke Despair. Alright, so we'll go tap land next turn. That is sad for us. But if they do that, we can Brotherhood's End, kill Liliana, and Evolve Sleeper. Oh, that actually works out perfectly. Thank you, Double Red.
Oh, that's my cue to leave.
And since we have quad black, we will pay a life and Invoke Despair them. Perfect. I'll take 2 life. Or do I want a Liliana minus and then Blood Tithe Harvester? Is that just better? That's honestly better.
No more distractions. Let's make this. I've always hated crowds.
I'm not going to play around blitzed underdog here to kill Liliana, because if they do that, they lose to Invoke Despair. Another one. I am not going to kill this. Another go for the throat.
Drop it.
Let's go ahead and hit them to 4. Bankbuster has been super good here. I mean, I don't really need to explain to you how good Bankbuster is. We're going to get Invoke Despaired. That's fine, because they die to Bankbuster here. Nice. Well, that was pretty good. I will go first and keep. A mulligan. Mono blue. Our hand is not very good against mono blue. A Braid doesn't kill anything in their deck. Liliana and Yawgmoth both get countered next turn. What if I try to bait them into casting... What if I try to bait them into casting Hadijin next turn? By just going land, cycle main phase, and act like it's a bad play. But in fact, I just want them to jam their spell. Didn't work. Did not work. I don't want them to cast a draw spell here, so I have to cast a spell. Resolves. They cast a draw spell anyway. I really wanted them to gem Hadijin last turn. Alright, they're gonna bounce Gix, and I'm okay with that. Or kill it with a Braid. Oh wow. No, they just said no blocks. Wow, Rending Flame. Okay, now I get to resolve Liliana. I mean,
Happy to help.
if they're playing red, that means a Braid could be used. So I'll just pitch to land now. And like see if a Braid can be used on like a Ledger Shredder or something. Or like a third path Iconoclast. Sokenzan? Okay. No Iconoclast. Thirst in response to Liliana. They discarded Brotherhood's End and a
I'm
counterspell.
tired of your secrets.
And now they discard another Make Disappear. Well, I mean, here's our opening for this. They discarded 2 Make Disappears already. There it is. We can just minus on that. Oh, just kidding. Okay, so they can negate our next Invoke Despair, which is unfortunate. If we minus Liliana, they get rid of Tolarian Terror 100%. If they have another negate, I'm going to be super sad. But I don't think we have a choice. Yes! Wow. You played someone with the exact same deck opponent's using? Yeah, I think I played the deck on my YouTube channel at one point. Yeah, it's popular. People like Is It. So we're 2-0 so far. It's a keep. Yeah, the mono blue opponent was like, "Can I get my make disappears back? Can I get those back now?" Yeah. Scoured Barons, you don't see that one every day. It's probably Orzhov Invoke Despair deck. They play basic swamp, I know what they're playing. If they play anything other than basic swamp, I'm confused. Okay, I'm not confused anymore. Okay. I probably have to abrade that. So I don't give them like just random value. And if I play Trespasser and attack with Bankbuster, they're just like, oh, I'll just play my Liliana and minus on Graveyard Trespasser. That's just like not okay. So I'm gonna have to just abrade this now. I don't. It feels bad. That play just feels bad, especially since I don't have a land drop next turn, but... Alright, what are the chances they have Liliana in their hand? Low, because they didn't play it? I need land drops. So I'm just going to draw a card. Wamp, wamp, wow. Just cast Shieldred. Is that an Emperor? We drew a land. I mean, our only play is Shieldred here. Yeah, it's Emperor. I'm not going to crew because I don't want to get that exiled. Could be go for the throat. What phase am I in? End step? I mean, if I made them just cast Go for the Throat on 4 mana, then that's a win for me. Legions to Ashes? Please draw an untap land. Please punish. Please punish. Thank you. Okay, so we go Liliana plus, and then cast Blood Tithe. And we'll discard Brotherhood's End.
Nobody knows Dominaria's shadows
Like, I don't think it's correct just to jam Invoke Despair here.
We all
I think they're probably playing like Wedding Announcement and stuff since they're also playing basic planes. They could be playing Restoration of Iganjo to search these basic planes, because why else would they have those in the deck? Because they're playing Scour Barons. You have to think, like, why are they playing this card over like anything else they could be playing? Their deck has to be super greedy with black and white. So they're probably playing double black like Liliana. They're probably playing Invoke Despair, and they're also probably playing double white cards like Wandering Emperor and Steel Seraph. So I have to think that they're playing all of those cards. Like, there's more black-white tap lands. Now here I kind of want to Invoke Despair them, because they might be playing Path of Peril, so I don't want to flood out my board too much, and I want to cast Invoke Despair and draw a card that I don't care about to discard a Liliana. Perfect. I don't care about this Brotherhood's End. Or do I, actually? If they cast Steel Seraph, I'm going to be super upset that I got rid of this. But I do want 6 lands for these two. I'm just going to pitch a land for now. I don't have to play the land. If they have Steel Seraph, I'm going to be really sad that I got rid of my Brotherhood's End, so. Depopulate. Wow, yeah, super greedy. I mean, they haven't shown any double black cards yet, but you have to assume with Scour Barons and Basic Swamp in their deck, they are doing that. They're looking at my graveyard. Maybe they have graveyard trespasser of their own. We're sad if they play Seraph on the big side. No, we can just minus Liliana. But I kind of don't want to minus Liliana. Yeah, Brotherhood's End deals 3 damage to our own Walker, but if we plus, it's not going to be that big of a deal. Farewell? Wow. Okay, that's also a reason to not flood the board. Okay, I think I can discard my Brotherhood's End now.
Don't overthink things.
The opponent's not playing Lid on Arms because they'd be playing the other copy of Scout of the Black-White land that is a Plains. This one's not a Plains. We have 5 mana available, so I think I just want to go Graveyard Trespasser, Graveyard Trespasser, Reckoner, Bankbuster. No, I want to go Blood Tithe. The reason for Blood Tithe here, instead of this, is because if this gets Legions to Ashes again, because they play that, I want to be able to get a draw off it first. And this at least puts them on a 2-turn clock so that they have to sweep again. And they already got rid of Depopulate and Farewell. Yep, another Depopulate. And playing Blood Tithe Harvester is good because if they have it, then I draw a card. They have to play this card or they lose it. To Liliana. Okay, now we're going to ultimate. Now they lose half their lands. I don't like ultimating Liliana on 6, though. But yeah, I really don't like doing that. It's going to plus again.
Drop it.
And then Shieldred's going to punish them. Like, what are you going to do? Keep 4 lands and then draw for turn? Liliana's going to be gone? That doesn't make any sense. Well, now they actually lose half their stuff. So now it's actually worth ultimating because I keep Liliana around.
Don't bother begging.
I'm fresh out of mercy.
I don't want them to be able to cast Invoke Despair, and I want their mana base to be as painful as possible. So I want to keep double caves, double plains. But if they keep Sanctum, Takenuma, Mountain, and Scoured Barrens, then they're out a bunch of plains. Which is still okay. No reason to play out Bankbuster here. You actually got to cast Emperor.
Anyone who harms my people must contend with me.
Thought about go for throating my own Shieldred so they don't gain life, but I don't really need to do that.
I'm almost sad to see you go.
Well, that would have been game if I drew drew Trespasser. Oh well. Yeah, Go for a Throat was lethal with 100% like knowledge of my next draw. Right? How are we gonna burn them?
We all have things we'd rather forget.
Like with 100% hindsight, everything's possible. Unless I actually miss lethal somehow.
Later. Let your blade do the talking.
Drop it.
Nice. Three and two. We might be pretty. We might be pretty good with meta decks, chat. You might be pretty good with meta decks. That's a keep. I am just going to cast Bankbuster here. Nothing they can do with 1 mana to punish me on this. It didn't play a creature. If I Blood Tithe Harvester, do they go for the throat? And if so... If they play Liliana, I can't punish them. Because if they go Liliana minus, I'm just going to play a land and pass. Because if they go Liliana minus on my Blood Tithe, I have no untapped land for Shieldred to attack it. Okay, I need a Braid. Alright, I can cast Shieldred here, but they haven't used a removal spell yet, which is awkward. I can Blood Tithe Harvester this, take 3 plus cut down this, take 3 again, and that doesn't actually seem good at all either. I'm just gonna ignore it for now. Until my outs to it get better. Well, they're gonna get a draw off this. Well, that's a pretty good answer. Did not expect to draw double Invoke off that. I mean, how good is casting Invoke Spell right now? I'm not enhancing my board. I can kill whatever they play. They probably attack with Gix again. I mean, Blood Tithe Harvester blocks the Gix. I think they have cut down. I'm gonna hold up, go for a throat for Gix, and hold back for now. Because I can crew the Bankbuster with the Harvester and double block the Flesh Gorger. And then I still get to draw a card with my last remaining mana if they go to kill my Bankbuster with Infernal Grasp. So I can go double block and then go for a Throat Gix, so I get rid of both things. I'm doing awesome, Alex. Thanks for asking. Attacking? Really? Go to blocks? Wow. Ah, Undying Malice. Second Undying Malice? Go for a throw by 2-2? Oh my gosh, this is like the best possible for me. I don't take any damage. They bring this to 7-5 and then we invoke and spare them. Oh crap, I can't invoke and spare them. I forgot I can't. Because I don't have the land. Alright. We're gonna have to Blood Tithe. Oh wait, I already had a blood token, so I did not have to Blood Tithe. Okay, it still works. We drew the land. So glad I got to catch your stream. I was actually looking at this deck earlier, and I'm glad to watch my favorite standard streamer play it. Thank you so much, Reverend Quotes. Thanks for stopping by. Malice is sweet when it works. The problem is getting it to work. I think I'm just double blocking this thing. They already used 2 go for the throats. Misery Shadow. Crap. Now I can't invoke spare their board. We attack with Flesh Gorger, I double block. I can't just take this, can I? Probably not. Wait. No, I got this. I got this. I got this. We can kill the shadow and then we got this. Reason why I don't play a land first is so we can play a tap land. Or we could just play swamp and then use the blood token. But I think we're fine right now. Nice. So we're undefeated? We're 4-0? Knight of Dust Shadow, I think it's called. Source. Put back a redundant legendary. Swiss Spear. Alright, moving that one to the top. Move that one to the front, please. It's gonna take a quick trip to the front of our hand. You'll shock me? The weird thing is, are we Brotherhood's ending next turn? They don't have a big board. Like, honestly, I don't even think so. I think we're just casting Trespasser and just make them deal with it. Like, they can't kill it right now. Like, they have to cast a Lightning Strike and discard a card. We're okay with that. Reckless Impulse after you play a land. Surprising. So they go land chick. No, they can't play a land. They're making it a 3/4, which is unfortunate. I honestly might just pass next turn with making Trespasser a 4/4. No blocks. Do I want to make it a 4/4? Probably not. Let's cast Shieldred, right? It would really suck if they go, like, land, 5 damage to Shieldred, cast Chick, attack. We're not here to mess around, though. They don't have it. Or else they would have used it then. Wolfair. They attack me for 2, I go to 8. The Braid is super nice right now. I don't need to use Brotherhood's End. I want to cast Fable, but I also want to cast the Braid. We'll cast the Braid because it gains more life. Keeping this in my hand to gain life from Shieldred. I'm probably blocking with Shieldred, so I'm just going to attack here, exile the Monostoy Swift Spear, gain a life. They gotta have 2 removal spells for Shieldred. There's nothing that... Or Obliterating Bolt, I guess. Obliterating Bolt would be great, because then they get to hit me for 5. Kamano, go to 9. They can still kill me with burn spells here. Because they hit me to 7, and they can go, like, Lightning Strike, Play with Fire, and I die. Oh, that's a great draw. Go for a throat this. Then I get to exile it out of their grave. I still have to keep... I'm not going to exile it out of the grave this turn, I don't think, though. And the reason for that... Well, I guess I should have made this a 4/4 then if I wasn't going to do that. Because they can go Bloodthirsty Adversary, and so I need to exile Play with Fire. They can kill Trespasser with this, but that's fine. You need 2 other attackers to reanimate the chick. Whenever you attack with 3 or more creatures. Oh, 3 of them. So I'm playing around Bloodthirsty, so they go land Bloodthirsty. They have to have an untapped land. Okay, they have it. Do they have Bloodthirsty? If they have it, I did the right thing in exiling their Play with Fire from grave. They have a Squee that's a 3/3. So I can't kill my Shieldred yet. Because it does 4 damage. But they can bring it back out of the grave. They have Epicure. I'm down to 5. Land. Up to 7. If by Brotherhood's End, they can bring back the Squee, plus they have a Haster. Alright. We take those. My play was going to be cast Fable and then do nothing. So that I can block the 1/1. This can't come back. I can block the 1/1 or block the 2/2. Then I get to pitch both of these cards to Fable and then gain 4. Surprised they made it this close? That's what Mechanized Warfare does. It's close regardless. We went 5-0 undefeated. I'm gonna try to go for 6-0 so we can actually say that we went 6-0. When I'm putting a 5 damage spell into the deck right now, they all have them. They just didn't draw it. It's a 1 or 2 of 3 mana, 5 damage. That's a keep. If we're playing an Invoke Despair deck, I always play basic Mountain last. That's a Jetmir's Garden. Interesting. They're playing Leyline Binding? Oh no, they're just playing Late on Arms. They're playing Late on Arms with Fable the Mirror Breaker. I'm gonna play around Destroy Evil by just playing this first. Because I don't want to get my Fable Destroy Evil immediately and let them use their mana. I'm just gonna attack and I'm not gonna use this on my turn. Because I want this to flip. Please don't be playing Reanimator. No Reanimator, please. They could be playing, like, bringing back Titan of Industry and stuff. They discarded nothing. I guess their hand's perfect. Making Graveyard Glutton a 4/4 does also play around a Braid from the opponent. I am going to kill this with my own Abrade. Actually, is Go for the Throw better? Because Abrade gets rid of Bankbuster. They probably have so many of those. Yeah, Go for the Throw is just better at killing this than Abrade is. Because, like, I can't go for the Throat Sanctuary Warden anyway. So I'm just going to attack. I'm going to get Wandering Emperor, but then I get to go Fable plus hold up one of these. They don't have Lay Down Arms in hand, or they would have used it.
Feel the energy of battle, then guide it like water.
Use the energy of battle, then guide it like water. Hopefully they discard a card for Warden, then press decline. Farewell.
You're done.
So we're going to Fable and then Abrade the Fable. Please don't play AO to Dawn Sky. Another Fable. It's Fable Wars. Kind of makes you want to Abrade that thing.
Remember your training.
Alright, what could possibly go wrong? What do they do? Just like block the reflection with reflection? It's a good way to get rid of both things. Alright, opponent, make a choice. Ooh. Ooh. We take those. God, they probably have another Farewell. Like, no way they ditch Farewell while having another one. They discarded nothing again. Okay, hand's perfect. Hand is still perfect. Confirmed. Wedding. That's unfortunate. Oh god, the third Fable. What do you do now? Can we have a farewell, please? All right, now I'm just jamming my whole hand because... Ooh. Good one. Probably better than the other plays I was thinking. Honestly, this Invoke Despair is not good right now. Okay, what if I attack with Bankbuster and they just, like, double block it? Is that good for me? Like, yeah? They're not gonna double block it, though. They're just gonna jump. Holy crap, yes. Please do that. Oh, yes. Like, I understand that getting 2 draws off the tables is relevant, but also making their creatures do nothing is also relevant for me. I think I'm gonna play this land, because I want to be able to play another spell after I invoke. I don't think our Invoke Despair is ever going to be that good, but at least it gets rid of... Oh my gosh, their hand's finally not perfect. They drew an extra land. Invoke Despair is definitely getting rid of Reflection, Announcement, or the other Fable, and definitely Emperor. Which is, I guess, a 2-for-1 for us. It doesn't necessarily get rid of Wedding. Like, they probably don't have a Farewell, since they discarded their Farewell knowing they had, like, multiple other Fables in their hand and knew they didn't want to play it. That's the AO. I did not want them to have that.
I have got new moves to teach you.
Well, this Blood Tie's pretty good. Well, that gets rid of AO. And this Reflection's not really doing anything right now. But I don't like how AO gives them access to giving +1/+1 counters to their entire board. So let's just go after this first. And I'll take the 5. At some point, their hand's gotta give. Like, their hand's been perfect so far. Our hand wasn't too bad either. That top deck Blood Tie was really good. How do we prevent them from just going wide every turn? Probably can't, right? At least we've done a good job at making their Fables as bad as possible. Wait, what? They have a Ganjo? Oh no, they want to draw a card. I really don't want them to use AO to put +1/+1 counters on their whole board. And I do want them to have to... I want them to be forced to sack their wedding. And then I also... Do I also want to kill the AO this turn with the Blood Tithe? I lose the Blood Tithe forever, which is a sad part. But if I kill AO first with Blood Tithe... No, I guess I'll just do this first. See if that does anything. They sack their 3/3 or the AO, and then they sack Wedding Festivity and Wandering Emperor. I don't draw any cards, but that's fine. Now, am I killing the AO this turn? Probably not. We're in a lot better spot than I thought we were going to be like 5 minutes ago. They probably have a farewell, though. Hopefully they just flood out from this point on, since they've drawn all gas. They have 1 more Fable in the deck. They have 3 more Weddings. They have 3 more Emperors. Attacking with 2 things. Okay, this is a bad sign for us that they are going to wipe the board. Hopefully it's just a sweeper that we draw a card from having Blood Tithe Harvester in play. They got rid of their own card. Oh, yes. We're at 8, which is scary, but I have Liliana. Plus a redraw, 2 redraws. Okay. Let's draw once to see if we can draw Shieldred. And we'll cast that if we draw it. Nope. So we do this plus discard Swamp.
Enough with the mysteries. You won't be outsmarting me.
If we win this game, it's going to be insane. But eventually they're just going to keep drawing Sanctuary Wardens. Farmhand? Okay, that's awesome for me. But they are just going to discard the planes to Liliana, so it doesn't really do anything. They played it? Whoa.
Drop it.
Okay, they did flood out. Cutdown's not the worst. It lets me get in. But I might as well just attack now. Because they could just chump and I get to keep my cutdown. Wow, they chumped. Deal. Am I gonna win this game? I mean, at any point they could just have a blowout on me, so. I go. Nice. Plus again.
You won't be outsmarting me.
Discard another land. Wow. More lands?
Drop it.
Wow. That's a game? Is there a creature in my grave? Is there a creature in their grave? Farmhand. Wow. Woo. We won that game somehow. and it's also mythic. So we go 6-0 and then hit mythic on our 6-0. I like this deck. I like it. That was a sad farewell, pun intended. They messed up when they farewelled their AO? What else were they gonna do? Their AO was gonna die to my Blood Tithe Harvester on the following turn. They had Kiki and then Wedding and then back to back two more. They had Fable and then Wedding and then back to back 2 more Fables. All right, Jamers, not only did this go 6-0 in a standard challenge, we went 6-0 in best of 1 also. All of those matches that you saw are every match that we played. So thank you very much for hanging out. Please try this deck. It's awesome. We went 6-0. They went 6-0. You can go 6-0 too. Anyway, let's go on to the next one. Subscribe to the channel if you do want to see more standard best of 1 content like this. And I'll see you next time. And as always, peace. They had to farewell. You were expecting to depopulate, though? Yeah. If they depopulated, we had a multicolored creature, so we would have drawn a card off of it anyway. I think you not sacked the only harvester forced their hand to farewell. Yep. I think so, too. Nice. Proving Ground might be the best land in Standard. I mean, it's a black-red land. Which probably means it's one of the best lands in Standard. All right, 1 plains, 1 island. What's the 1-of Spell Pierce doing here? Hashtag for the content. What's up, Dr. Stupid? Isn't it black, red, green, and white with cycling? Proving Ground is black, red, green with cycling. But Rafine's Tower and the other ones are the same from New Capenna are the same thing. Hope I can make a standard deck. All my decks aren't playable anymore because it took a break since Kamigawa and just coming back a week ago. Yeah, no worries. I mean, you can start off playing the Kamigawa decks. They're not that bad. They can definitely win. Fairy Vandal. All right, let's try it. What's up, Jamers? It's the One Jam, and today we are playing Esper Midrange. It went 7-1 in a best of 3 in the Pizza Box Open. Ended up getting second place, and we're gonna try it out in best of 1. The sideboard is over here with more removal spells like Cut Down. In fact, we are for best of 1. We're gonna take out this main deck Spell Pierce and just throw in the main deck Cut Down. What's the worst that could happen, right? But if you do want to play the exact list in best of 3 or best of 1 and try it out for yourself, this one Spell Pierce is the one Cut Down. Just a hedge against soldiers and a hedge against mono red. But there's 1 plains and 1 island under our face. We have 2 destroy evils, 4 make disappears, 2 go for the throat, 2 bank buster. We have 4 copies of Denick, Pious Apprentice, 4 Rafine, 1 Kaido, 4 wedding announcement, 3 wandering emperor, 3 shieldred, and 2 Ao the Dawn Sky. We have 3 copies of Plaza of Heroes here, 1 Iganjo, 1 Otawara, 1 Tekanuma for our other lands, so we can, our ability lands. And we have a interesting card here in Fairy Vandal. I don't usually see this card in Esper decks, but this one was in the deck list. It's a 2-mana 1/2 flash flyer. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, put a 1/1 counter on Fairy Vandal. So similar to like a Ledger Shredder type of effect, but it doesn't actually loot. It just puts a 1/1 counter on it when you draw an additional card, and you can do that a bunch of ways, of course, that through Bankbuster, Rafine, Kaido, Wedding Announcement in the deck already. So anyway, I hope you like this deck list, and I hope you want to try it out for best of 1 for yourself. And if you're in best of 3, try it out. 7-1. I mean, what are you gonna say about 7-1? I mean, what are you gonna do? Say it's not good? It's like the top 3, one of the top 3 best decks in the format. So we're gonna try to see if this build is good in best of 1, and it all starts right now. Pizza Box shout out. Yep, we got the Pizza Box Open shout out. Ranked Mythic. You realize as soon as we hit Mythic, we played against Mono White? Mono White midrange? Interesting. Best of 1 standard, 7-1 Esper. Let's go. Your old decks are banned from the format now due to some cards in them, so I'll have to try and make the new ones with very little wild cards. Good thing about the enchantments deck is there's not a whole ton of rares. Also, if you want to start out with a deck that's only has a few rares in it, mono blue tempo's good. Let's go ahead. We don't have black mana, but we don't have black cards in our hand, so we're gonna go ahead and keep this. Go with Deserted Beach first. I don't know if I want to cast Fairy Vandal or Record or Bankbuster. I haven't made up my mind yet. Depends on what I'm playing against. If it's like mono red or like mono black, maybe I'll cast Denick. Okay, now I'm not casting anything. The cool part about this specific draw is that if they don't cast anything to make disappear, we can Fairy Vandal. Okay, we're definitely going to use this then. No Bankbusters allowed here. And maybe we just get to hold it up again? I don't think I want them to resolve their wedding announcement. Oh, wow. It's a Leyline Binding deck. Can I get my Spell Pierce back? I don't want to cast Wedding Announcement until we have 5 lands. I would love a land. But since we don't have to make disappear something, because now that we have drawn Go for the Throat, we don't have black mana though. We can't actually deal with something that resolves. I think I'm just gonna cast this. No make disappear, no negate on the other side. We'll see if they play Shielded or something. That was a pretty hard decision. I didn't really want to leave my Make Disappear unable to be cast this turn. But they might just Leyline Binding Wedding Announcement now. But I've already made the 1/1 out of it, so I'm not like super upset about it. The Yavimaya Coast. What is this going to be, like a Wandering Emperor? I mean, I'm attacking with two things because I want to draw a card to try to hit our black source and hit a 4th land. Nothing. I think I'm just passing. It also puts a counter on Fairy Vandal. Called it. More weddings. I just want to land. I don't even care if it's a black source. Karplusan Forest. What do I got, to minus this?
Brett,
Really?
let's clean up this town. I'll be your shield.
Bankbuster, Shieldred. I mean, I gotta draw lands. Put a counter on Fairy Vandal and hope to draw a black source. Jesus. No, please draw lands. Okay, this would be Spell Pierce. Yeah, our Fairy Vandal's a 4/5. They probably have a bunch of Leyline Bindings in their deck, though. Topiary Stomper. Do they attack? No, they don't attack with Bankbuster. They have basic lands in this deck? Wow. I just want a 4th land. Can I just get a 4th land, please? This Topiary Stomper can block. Finally. We still can't go for the throat, though, because it's not black. They probably have the card that says deal -X/-X. I'm drawing a card here just to put a counter on Vandal and try to draw land. Well, I guess the land's just never happening. An extra land. Make a 2/2. They'd probably play Farewell, right? Would not be surprised if I got Farewells. But they're dead in 2 turns to our 5/6 Fairy Vandal. They gotta get rid of that. We're gonna late on binding it, I guess. We're gonna attack, I'm gonna take it. Now they Farewell. Okay, Leyline Binding, they get rid of our Fairy Vandal. Alright, Black Source, go for the Throat Stomper, hit them to 6. They might have, like, Greater Tanuki. That's a 6/5 trample. Finally, I drew a black mana. Alright. We've done well in this world. So we go for the throat this now. Because I don't want them to crew this on their own turn. And attack us with it. Because we're not attacking through the 4/4 anyway. And then we'll cast Wedding Announcement and make a bunch of 2/2s. I mean 3/3s. So now they get good double blocks on the Stomper. Herd Migration. Okay, they make 5/3/3s. They can't attack. Oh my gosh, they're attacking through our 6/6? It was 6/6 Bankbuster. Wow. I guess it has a thing on it. I should have triple blocked, actually. Leyline Binding's a card. Make disappear. How to navigate this entire game without freaking lands. Well, they can't kill us, especially through this lifelinker. Then we have Fairy Vandal make disappear up. And then we're gonna make another 3/3. Why Vandal instead of Underdog? It was in the 7/1 list and we're trying it out. Bankbuster, sure. Fable. Do I care about Fable? No. I just care about Herd Migration and stuff. And like big old spells. They can't attack through. Alright, so we go cut down this. Cast Fairy Vandal. And this gets pumped by the festivity. I think I'm just attacking with the Fairy Vandal. And if I attack for 4 here, it attacks for 5 next turn. No, 6 next turn. So I have to draw a card here. Oh, we drew a land, yes. Nice. So they're dead to Fairy Vandal next turn. So I go land, Bankbuster, hold up, make disappear. And then I make a 4/4. They discarded nothing, which means they probably have drag at the bottom, yeah. Okay, that actually gets rid of everything, right? Because it does -6/-6 since they have full... Jeez. Alright, sure. They're dead to Dennett coming back from Wedding? I mean, Dennett's not haste, but yeah. Haste Crew Buster, we can't get rid of the 1/1. If we draw a cut down for the 1/1, maybe. Alright, let's draw a card with Bankbuster. Okay. They're still not dead to this, right? It's a 5/5? But at least we can attack them and they're gonna have to block. Wait. They're just dead to both busters, right? Unless they have Leyline Binding. Which they could definitely have. But I think I'm going for it. They could also have Wandering Emperor. Her migration gains 2 life and they go to 8. Okay. Or 3 life, they go to 9. So they're actually not dead. But it means they couldn't actually play this herd migration, which is still good for us. Draw a card off that. Yep. Okay, so if they have Farewell, we can't counter it, but... I'm forcing them to have an answer now to the Flying Denic. They're digging. This would be a great game to win because we were missing a land forever. Drag to the bottom again. Okay, so they lose to Shieldred plus Make Disappear, right? Okay. Not anymore. They lose to... We don't have 8 mana. But we can do this. This. Get our Fairy Vandal back. Crew both busters. Wow. Nice. And then if that somehow didn't kill them, they were dead when they drew for turn. The Shieldred. Ah, the little Fairy Vandal that could. We drew 0 Fiends that game. This is a keep. Uh-huh. Like casting a spell into that? Probably not, because if I cast Bankbuster, I lose to Fable. I don't have an answer to that right now. I'm also just doing that. Alright, so we do have to watch out for our opponent's Might Stone, Weak Stones. Kaido or Wedding? Wedding makes a wider board, Kaido draws more cards. They probably play Brotherhood's End.
Hope you're ready for some. I got someone on the inside who can help.
Okay, Destroy Evil can kill that. See if they cast a Bankbuster here. Braid. Okay.
Now, what do we have here?
Okay, now if they have Mice on Weaksome, they can't kill anything, which is why I'm not playing Shieldred. So hopefully they don't have, like, Might Stone plus Bankbuster. Ooh, they don't have any blue cards in hand. Or maybe they don't. Maybe they don't. Okay. Play around, make disappear. Play Wedding Announcement first. Okay, it doesn't seem like they have make disappear. Fairy Vandal.
There's no secret I can't.
I don't think I want Fairy Vandal. I think I'd prefer Bankbuster and Shieldred. Another Abrade? Destroy Evil? I mean, Fairy Vandal also would have died to Abrade, so it is what it is. See if they have, like, AO or something. They do have Brotherhood's End. So I called that. I want to keep the land in my hand. No, I don't, because they could have Make Disappear. They're playing Is It Power Stone splashing white? They actually had that. Wow, they have everything. At least they're not drawing cards from that. Wow, they actually had everything. They had everything I told them not to have. I was like, please don't have Might Stone, Weak Stone plus Bankbuster. And it came to pass. Oh my goodness, another one. Wow, their hand is just broken. That's the third Urza. Some people call it Thirdza. Oh my goodness, Fable. Why did they play the land? Wouldn't they just discard that? To the Fable? Can I just draw a playable spell, please? Alright, that's playable. Discard both lands. That can't be good for us. What do they do? Just like never meld Urza? I guess not.
Now you've done it. That's coming off.
What if I can start attacking them?
May your blade strike true.
They're gonna try to draw their fourth Abrade in the deck. Did they actually find it? Oh, to be opponent for a day. Urza Lord Top Decker. I mean, they did discard 2 lands for Fable, so. Now they discarded nothing. I'm not blocking. Surprised they didn't whip out the hexproof. Alright, removal spell right now. Sick.
Keep watch for intruders.
My tactics are incomparable. Anything made can be unmade. Ramp up production immediately.
I don't think I have any way to come back in this game. Like they have double Kiki Jiki and Ursa Planeswalker and 4 cards in end.
I have no use for you. Each device has a role in my plan.
Play around removal. I can't believe I drew all 4 braids. All 4 braids and then like 3 Urzas. How about infinite lands? We like that? Alright, that's our 1 loss. The deck went 7-1. We're allowed to lose 1 time. That was it. Opponent got incredibly lucky. We are going to keep this. I mean, on the draw, I'll take 3 Make Disappear. So on the play, I probably get rid of this hand. It is a Thalia. Woo, Thalia. Oh, Thalia. Wow. Am I dead or am I dead? Just when you think Make Disappear is going to be good on the draw, they play a Thalia on turn 2. Rafine Warriors? Or Soldiers? Rafine Soldiers? Esper Soldiers? What? I don't think that's a mulligan. The only way it's a mulligan is if they have exactly Thalia on turn 2. Like, how, like... It just happened that I played Thalia on turn 2, and I was on the... They have to have Thalia on turn 2, and I have to be on the draw. Both of those happened. I go first. I have an extra draw to get to Rafine, so I think I'm keeping. Alright, how about draw a 4-drop? Do we like that? Gonna take this since Fairy Vandal's a little baby 1/2. There's a land. I think I'll ditch a redundant Childred. Because I might need Make Disappear for, like, their Shieldred and stuff. Rafine with Fairy Vandal means he gets 2 counters a turn, which is awesome, which means they can't cut down me anymore. They can Liliana, though. They can Infernal Grasp, I guess. Well, that leaves Shieldred pretty good. That's an attack. That is an attack. Get your Liliana out of here. Am I gonna get Invoke Despaired? No, I'm not gonna get Invoke Despaired because I'm gonna win before they Invoke Despair. Get thee to a graveyard. You annoyed that work's been busy today and you haven't been able to enjoy the stream? That's unfortunate. Well, I'm happy that you were able to at least spend enough time in chat to type that. We go first. Denick. Yeah, I'll keep this. It's really painful, but we have lifelink. Okay, lifelink's gonna be very good here. I don't want to open myself up to getting lightning strike on the first Denick that we play. I'm gonna hold up Make Disappear here. Then we're just gonna jam Wedding Announcement and then hope to Make Disappear something else. We're gonna Make Disappear anything they play. They probably have a 1 mana spell, probably. 1 mana creature. Yep. Land. That is not a land. I will have to pay life for every mana that I spend. Well, it's not looking too hot. I would love an untapped land next turn so I can go Denick, hold up, Make Disappear for the Lightning Strike. Please don't cast Mechanized Warfare. They always have it, don't they? That's not mechanized warfare. It's just, in a way, worse than mechanized warfare. That is not an untapped land. Well, I guess I just have to cast this and hope I don't get lightning striked. This is where we are. Well, on the bright side, it's not a lightning strike. They have 3 cards in hand and there are probably a lot of burn spells, since they have not played a land for turn. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to take 2 life, and I'm going to die.
Feel the energy of battle, then guide. This is what you get for hurting my people.
I could have attacked just to go to 9, because they probably have, if they have like any burn spells, I just lose. That kills my planeswalker, and also puts me to 4.
I'll be back.
At least that can't kill us. Famous last words. Ouch. So you're saying there's a chance? If I cast Shieldred, it's scary, because if they have any way to deal with it, if they have like any 4 damage or 5 damage spell, I just insta lose to Monastery Swiftspear. Is that true? Probably not true. I think I have to cast Shieldred. I guess I could get burned if I give him a turn. Like, this gains me life right away, this gains life throughout the game. I have to pay a life for Emperor, though. Then I'll gain 2 more life. Am I worried at 8 life? I don't think I can die from 8, famous last words. Oh, geez. That's 4 damage right there. Oh, gosh. If they have Lightning Strike, I lose. Ah. Okay, they don't have Lightning Strike. Ooh. Oh, Rafine. Woo! I gain more life if I attack with Shieldred, right? We're at 13 now? Can I die? Each of these attack for 3. 3, 6, 9, 12. I don't think I'm dead. I don't think I'm dead. I think I'm at 1. No, I'm not at 1, I'm at 2. I'm at 1, yes. Woo! Woo! You would shit your pants before you attack with Shelly? Mystery Cordia, thanks for the follow. The thing is, if I attack with Shieldred, they're never blocking, so they're definitely dead next turn, and I gain 2 extra life. Like, I'm probably... If I don't attack with it, I don't gain the 2 life, so I go to 11, go to 10, and I keep something back, so I think it's the same life to attack. I go first? Alright, if I'm on the draw, I don't keep this, but I'll keep this on the play. Okay, well, can I change my hand, please? Thalia? Please don't Thalia. They did not Thalia. Do they have the flash thing? They don't have the flash thing. Interesting. Oh, they have Adling. That's worse, somehow. How do I deal with that thing? You're right, I don't. Just gotta cast Shieldred and hope they don't have Brutal Cathar. Because everything else is, like, not nearly as mana efficient. Because next turn I can go, like, Rafine Danik or something. I'm so scared of Aganjo. I'm just not gonna block with Shieldred. Oh geez, that's a Steel Seraph. They had it. They had it. They don't have Adeline flying or something? Late on arms, yep. Gotta expect that one. Adversary, whoo, their hand. Oh, their hand's just bananas. Okay, that's good. Attack with both? Like, how did that kill us? I can't give anything a haste. That's nice. Am I casting Kaido or not? It is unblockable. I'm definitely destroy eviling the Steel Seraph. Just don't cast a second Seraph. Jesus Christ. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They're gonna use something vigilance, right? It says what? Flying vigilance or lifelink? I need them to attack with all. Yes. Don't have Valor stance. Thank you. Wait, what? No, it's a 2-2, not a 1-1. I punted. Why did I think it was a 1-1? Oh, there's a freaking intrepid adversary in play. I just needed to kill idling before it made the 1-1. So if I just do it before they attack, they don't attack all, of course, and I don't actually win the game. But, yeah, I just, like, punted because I thought it was a 1-1 and it was a 2-2. Ugh. I was like, oh, I live at 1, no worries. I killed the 4-4 that could block because I thought they were going to attack all and I would kill them in the backswing. Oh well. Nick. Nice. Dahlia every time. Crap! I did not want them to have that exact card. Because that lets them just attack. So stupid. What am I supposed to do? Block? Freaking Thalia, man. I play so many creatures. How's Thalia killing me? I mean, I guess they could have Agandro here. But I think I have to double block the Thalia. And hope they don't have a second Thalia. Miral, that's worse. And I drew a 5-drop, of course. Why did I have to punt that Adeline game? We were like almost guaranteed to win that. If I just kill the Adeline. If I just kill the Adeline before attackers. I don't know why it just didn't register to me that the 1/1 would be a 2/2. Oh, why do I do that? I'll win the craziest games that I should never win, and then I just lose like that. Keep. Alright, so we can go second Fairy Vandal. Plus Cut Down, and then Bankbuster draw a card, grow both Vandals. What are my thoughts on Fairy Vandal so far? I think it's good. Like, it's fine. It's probably better than Ledger Shredder in this deck. Another Bankbuster. But Ledger Shredder's not played in this deck anyway, so... Weird that we have to do this play pattern here just to draw a second card. But next turn they won't be able to cut down these, so that's good. Please don't... if they cast Shielder, it's unfortunate. Wow. Ooh, they didn't tap the Foundry. Oh, wow, just double draw, wow. That means they're desperate. Works very well with Bankbuster. Do I make Disappear and cut down, or just, like, play a tap land? I think I'll play a tap land for now. It will suck if we're forced to make Disappear something and sack the Vandal, but probably not. They're just gonna invoke Despair now, make Disappear, and they're gonna die. That's what they were digging for. Liliana of the Veil. I guess we have to make Disappear this. We don't. They're just gonna minus it. They're just gonna minus it, we can just attack it.
No more distractions.
And we could make Disappear like another 2-drop removal spell. What does Menace ability mean or do? Usually, if a creature attacks, you can block it with any creature you have. Menace means you have to block with two creatures or more. You cannot block with one creature. So they're not dead yet. We can go AO, hold up, cut down, attack with Bankbuster. That's weird, because I can draw from Bankbuster, make the 1/1, and crew before I can cut down. I'll just put them into a low life total. Is it just me, or does the title say best of 3? We did play best of 3. But just not specifically right now. Just change it back to best of 1. They're gonna plus Liliana, that's fine with me. I'll just discard this land. If they try to play a blocker, I'll cut down. If they try to block with Mr. Foundry, I can cut down that. I'm gonna have to cut down this 1/1 probably. Even though not really, because they're just gonna crew with this Bankbuster. If they draw a card with this Bankbuster, it's really good for me. AO, if it dies, to their go for the throat. They can't Infernal Grasp anymore, which is the reason, which is a reason to put them to 2. If they kill my AO with go for the throat, I can get Shieldred Wandering Emperor that kills them. I can get Fairy Vandal that kills them because I get it and then I draw a card with Bankbuster and that kills them. Another Liliana. They didn't even plus. Wow.
Those who get in my way.
So if they when they minus, I'm gonna kill my AO. Because at least this replaces itself. If they get any one of those cards in the top 7, I win. That counts. So now they can't draw a Bankbuster anymore, so they can't make the 1/1 anymore. Another Liliana. Okay, they minus again, and I get rid of my Fairy Vandal.
You're telling me what you know about the Raven Man.
I could have crewed and got rid of Bankbuster, but doesn't do anything.
Personal space.
Nice. I go first. All we need this hand is a land, so I think I'll keep it. Any land in the whole deck. Recruitment officer. Don't you love to see that deck on the other side of the table? That is, every time I want to land, I draw a 5-drop. Like, what is going on? Well, I guess I'm not getting what I want to get. So we are just going to pass. They're going to flash in their 2 1/1s. Well, that's probably the best 1, 2, 3 in the game. In their deck. We're already dead. No point in playing that one out. Right, Thirsty Kane? Alright, that's the hand. Maybe Pinkie Pie. Oh my. They don't have a bounce spell. Oh, whoa. Okay, I got more confused. They have a removal spell? Please don't have a counter spell. Wishful thinking. Multiple swamps? Liliana? Nope. At least these are going to come in handy against the threats. Pass. So they are playing blue-black Delver with no Delvers. And a lot of basic lands. Go for the throat. It died. This plays around Make Disappear. And then I can go for the throat or Destroy Evil. One of their plays. Dissipate. Ooh, that gets exiled. Ouch. This is why you don't play AO. So now we can play around it, so I'll just cast Denic. That was a really good draw, that land. Now they have to, like, dissipate this again. Urtai resurrected. Then I counter it and give me a draw. We take those. I mean, I don't want to land, but here we are. Probably should have go for the throat at it then, so they can't bounce it back to their hand. I don't care about this Urtai, though. But I do care if they bounce it back to their hand, so let's see if they have it. Alright, this plays around another Make Disappear. Since we drew that untap land. They don't have it. Now they remove the AO, and at least we get value out of it. Emperor can get rid of Urtai. Shieldred's just broken in general against this matchup. But I honestly think I like Wandering Emperor more. Because it's just more creatures over time and they're playing removal spells. And I am guaranteed to get rid of this card. So I can't bounce it back to their hand.
Hope you're ready to lose. You're done.
Land Thirst. That's an interesting play. If the... Slip out the back and Siphon Insight. Well, that's an awful draw. Let's draw a card first, see if we get a creature that we can put a 1/1 counter on. That is not a creature we can do that with, but I can put a 1/1 counter on nothing, I guess.
Show them how we greet our enemies.
They are not using this main phase. Cast Urtai, destroy Wandering Emperor. Ouch.
I guess that's...
Well, drawing Shieldred's pretty broken. Just hope they don't counter it. They probably won't, though. Because, like, what 2-mana counterspell can counter this? No one's playing Essence Scatter. Now they have to draw another removal spell? They actually drew it? Did they? They could bounce Urtai. Okay, they're gonna try to draw one of my removal spells, like Destroy Evil or whatever. Maybe they play Wedding. Rafine. Okay, we can kill that. I don't know why they played the land. Can't they just attack with Urtai and then loot if they wanted to? Actually, Rafine's super bad for them to have. Like, really bad. I wouldn't be surprised if they just chump with Rafine. All right, they almost dead. They're almost dead. Because if they attack at all, they lose, basically. I'm gonna wait till they feel comfortable attacking, and then I'm gonna destroy Evil as Children. And they're gonna be super sad. Oh my, yes. Woo! Alright, I will put my opponent's sadness on the stack. Nice. Sadness resolves. Oh, we said it at the same time on original one. We said it, I did not see what you said before I said sadness resolves. Interesting choice to put Rafine with Shelly on the board. Maybe maybe it was like Rafine or a land, and they were like, I guess I'll take Rafine. All right, Jamers, thanks for watching. I did not go 7-1 with this deck. We did lose twice to our opponent just having Thalia, Guardian of Thraben on turn 2. And then we had just either a bunch of Make Disappears or Wedding Announcements in our hand and also missed a land drop that we couldn't cast. But outside of that, we had a much more than positive win rate with this. The match just seemed really smooth. One thing that I would probably do is add a 25th land if this deck isn't already playing it, but I also didn't count it either. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus this. I don't know. You can count it at home if it's 25. I would probably play 25 or 26 lands since we're trying to cast 4 drops and 5 drops on curve, and you usually want 25 or 26 in that case. But anyway, as far as Fairy Vandal is concerned, I kind of did like this. We didn't get to do like Fairy Vandal Kaido things, but Fairy Vandal plus Reckoner Bankbuster was very good. So if you want to try this out, I would recommend trying out Fairy Vandal for yourself. It got really huge in the games that we played, was super good against Mono Black, and really good against that 5-color deck that we played. So anyway, have a good rest of your day. I'll see you in the next one, and as always, peace. Nice! Yeah, it's definitely harder to make 7-1 with Esper and Best of One. Like, you would just take out a couple of the non-creature spells for more cut downs, so you have a better matchup against soldiers. You're currently in silver and would like to get to platinum in a week. Should I play aggro and standard for the fastest level up? You should probably play mono black mid-range. That's what I always recommend to people that are trying to level up pretty quick. That are in like gold, silver, platinum range. It's a pretty easy deck to play. You just go like curve out, removal spell, creature, removal spell, and just win the game. Like half the time you do that, you win. Anyway, let's go ahead and go over to CovertGoBlue. Thank you for hanging out. We'll be back with 3 more decks tomorrow. Maybe we'll do another best of 3 if it gets good reviews on YouTube. But anyway, have a good rest of your day. I'll see you tomorrow. And as always, Goose Gang out. Let's go.